You've got my dancing music. We're live from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Williams Arena, CSBA, Big Ten action. Michigan State Spartans taking on the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Joining me in the booth, man, the myth, the legend, my boy, Rylock. What is up, buddy?
Not too much. Excited to wrap up this week and then get the end of the high school week going as well.
I should have called you my friend instead of my boy. Something I get, just going quickly there, but
sometimes we make bad choices with words.
That's okay.
We live.
Not my first rodeo. What are you looking forward to this game? Obviously, Golden Gophers, Michigan State, Big Ten action. Big Ten usually never disappoints. What are you thinking about this one?
I mean, these are two units that have a lot of promise, but are still looking to get everything together. That was the weirdest travel ever. That was a bad handoff that got called a travel.
Yeah, that's interesting. We know we don't pay these refs a lot.
Yeah.
EJ Bailey extends the lead to 4-zip.
Yep.
Golden
Quick
Gophers.
buckets by Minnesota.
For sure. Phillips. Looks like they're going to set up a low post now over to Nick Williams. Williams, backdoor pass to Weary. Good find to find Terrence Wheeler cutting back door. So Michigan State on the board 4-2. Minnesota leading. Bounce pass into Bailey, who throws it down with the one-handed stuff.
I mean, that must have been a gather step because that wasn't traveling. But I'm glad to see EJ finding a book that is letting him start off with a real hot start. He's been struggling to find an identity, and I know that Coach Time Lord has been trying to get him going.
Oh, absolutely. And he's a guy I expect to see a lot from today, if I'm going to be completely honest. So,
absolutely. He has the talent, that's for sure.
Time Lord separates himself as Weary's going to have big shoes to fill if he's the guy guarding Time Lord.
Yeah, that was just some absolute bully ball there in the post. Had all the space in the world.
Backdoor pass to Phillips. Phillips gets blocked. I don't know if that was the rim or someone got a piece, but gets the follow.
I think it was Williams that got a hand on it, but wasn't able to get it away from Matty P, and he puts it right back in.
Bailey going to get a screen from Lord. Vicious now forced to guard EJ Bailey. Bailey tries to get it up. Nick Williams up with a rejection. Here comes Weary. 2-on-1 the other way. Phillips pulls up. Jumper no good. Vicious there for the offensive putback. No, can't get it to go, but Dominic Libby going to get called for the foul. His first, team's first, so Phillips is going to go to the line and shoot 2. I love the Spartan. Something about green. I don't know. I'm a big fan of color green, but
the Sparties definitely have a great identity, a good color palette that isn't well represented across the rest of the league.
Yep.
They're never gonna be in a green on green battle unless they're in Oregon, and even then, those are very different. It's not the orange on orange on orange that we keep seeing across the league.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of orange in the CSBA. Dominic Libby not able to complete the reverse there. Holbrook out, get it out to Phillips. Phillips pull up jumper in transition, can't get it to go. Mikey Williams quickly out. I can't talk. Pitches it out to Dominic Libby. I gotta start doing some mouth exercises, like over the tongue and through the mouth,
I mean, one of the ones we've been using in theater involves a mother pheasant plucker. So, it is fun because you can imagine doing that in like high school theater, and the chance that someone will get it wrong adds to the excitement.
Yeah, for sure. Willie just gave me a hard time for liking Michigan State's green and being a member of the Illinois Fighting Illini as Ricky Rail, but when I'm broadcasting,
League first.
I am league first. I am away from my team, so.
And I mean, the other thing is that you don't have to necessarily like root for a squad to enjoy the unis. There are times where I really enjoy some of the Marquette unis, and there are times where I'm like, why do the Yukon Bomb Pops exist?
I mean, exactly. I mean, I'm not a North Carolina fan in real life, but I love the baby blues of North Carolina. They're just historic, you know.
And like the G-Town Electric Blues are just really nice.
Yes, I don't disagree. I actually like the Grays. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the Grays because they're one of the original Grays before Grays became popular.
Yeah, the Georgetown Grays are also great. I really like our roster uni options, and I'm lucky enough that we might have an option for a new one debuting this week if everything goes well.
Nice. Mikey Williams in transition hits that. Minnesota looking good offensively here, Relic.
Yeah. This has been a real good sequence for the starters. We've got the bench unit checking in here.
I've just green has always been my favorite color, so that's the reason why I like them. But it may be something just on this Golden Gophers court with the maroon and the yellow, like they even pop it even more than they normally do.
Yeah, it's a good balance.
Appreciate that sub there, Willie Rage. Probably thanking you for that as well. Alexander for three, no good. Back rim. Job
I like the take though.
I don't mind it. It's good pick. Good curl play 3-pointer. Gallardo drives and good. So Matthew Gallardo. Minnesota coming out red hot here, right? Like 7-11. Or 8 of 11.
Yeah. We're gonna see though how this Minnesota bench can handle just the height, because with Big Red and Gallardo out there together, it looks like they're just very small outside of Javid Storm.
Yeah, for sure. Vasilius Coffin with a 3. By Michigan State cuts the lead to 3. Storm up off the glass, no good. Almost a turnover by Langham as he threw it off of the Minnesota Gopher player. Lucky enough to get that back.
Thankfully, Lingham was facing the right way and the Gopher wasn't.
For sure. Williams with a nice take. I thought Javid Storm got a hand on that. Apparently he did not.
If he did, it wasn't enough of a hand, and I think with his hands, if he gets any of it, it's not going anywhere.
He's like what is he like? Godzilla on the Empire State Building. He's swatting
King
planes.
Kong.
King Kong. Sorry.
Yeah.
King Kong on the Empire State Building, swatting helicopters away.
Yeah, if he gets any of it, it's over. But if he doesn't, then it's fine.
Alexander gonna get a screen, pick and roll action comes. Alexander drives, draws a double team, kicks it out to Schwinghammer. Schwinghammer now kicks it out to Coffin. I don't think Schwinghammer felt good shooting here from there. A little bit out of his range. Now they're gonna go down low to Lingham. Fade away at the shot clock buzzer. Not able to get it as Lingham.
It was a good take by Lingham to try and exploit that mismatch, though. I would have liked him to have a little more time, so needed to give him a little more.
Yeah, he probably had to rush that. Little red off the glass, no good. Coffin up with the rebound. Williams for 2, that's good, and Michigan State takes the lead.
Yep, fighting right back. This is going to be a great battle both ways, I think. We'll see if the Michigan State starters can slow down the Minnesota group, but right now it's the bench unit that seems to be carrying this parties a little.
All right, I got to give a shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that does not check us out very often, does occasionally.
Rob Davis in the house.
Rob Davis, the man of the college mod that we play on every single stinking day, is in the house right now. Shout out, Rob. What's up, buddy?
Fantastic work. We appreciate just how clean this all looks.
He taught me a lot of modding.
I believe it.
I just added Oak Hill to the roster for high school, Rob. So you'll be pretty excited about that. I actually did the crowd today. I did the crowd last night. So we have Oak Hill now in our high school league too. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, we're on season 6.
That was a missed opportunity there by Minnesota to take advantage of some sloppy passing. Right now, the playmaking for this Minnesota bench, or excuse me, Michigan State bench has been a little bit questionable. They need to kind of crisp that up.
So Minnesota with the lead here as we head to the second quarter, up by 2 is Michigan State not able to capitalize at the end of the quarter. Watch the CSBA on Twitch. We're right back. So we are back here. Minneapolis 21-19, Minnesota on top by 2. You know, it's interesting. Rob comes in, and we have 36 teams now. Rob, we have 7 high schools. We have a pro league.
75 different archetypes that we built.
75 different archetypes now. We've completely revamped a lot of stuff. So some updates on some courts, a bunch of stuff. So jerseys galore. Wait till you see all the jerseys that we have. Actually, I'll send you the link so you can kind of peruse the jerseys that we've created. It's pretty cool. But a lot to be proud of the things that we've accomplished here. Lots of help from a lot of different people. But you know, it's funny. Rob comes in here and I immediately think of the movie Old School when Mitch comes back. He's like, The Godfather is in the house, and that's what I think of Rob. That's kind of how I think of Rob. Basilius Cawthon off the glass ain't good. It's a tie ball game, 21 apiece.
Yeah, it looks like this Sparty game plan really wants to make use of those backdoor entry passes, and so if they can keep them clean, it's doing great work. But they've had a couple of times where it hasn't been executed to the way they'd wanted. They've had turnovers.
Yeah, for sure. And Rob Davis not.
Got to get that into the post there. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, for sure. Lingham now trying to back his way down and does. Left-hander rather good. You know, it's funny. When Rob checked us out in season 1, we didn't have our ticker. Look at our ticker, a beautiful ticker. Compliments of Nighthawk. So we got a lot of cool things that we've got now that we didn't have before from season 1, but we've come a long, long way. Everything is just improved in droves. Jasper for 3, rattles in and out, no good.
Little bit of a scoring drought for Minnesota.
Rage thinks Old School is like an old movie. It's not that old.
I mean, when a lot of these people are as young as they are.
My wife just chimed in from me behind me and just said, yes, it is.
It is an old movie. It's from
the early 2000s. I mean, I guess for some of the guys in the league, that might be early.
That's their entire life. Like Gordo.
I did not expect that chime in from behind just now, which is hysterical because she's sitting folding laundry. I didn't even know she was behind me. It's funny. 2003, she said. So there you go.
Yep.
All right, whatever.
It is what it is. That movie is older than Gordo.
Oh, that says a lot right there.
Yeah.
Right, like it says a lot. Listen, we got a great game here. 25-25, 5:30 to go, second quarter. 1998, EJ just said. So there you go.
Yeah.
That's what one of the guys just said in the stream chat. Yep. I thought it was later than that, but I guess it wasn't.
It is what it is. I'm waiting for the timeout that we all know is coming here. Wow, that was a pass.
Yeah, luckily Boris is able to save that. Pulls up from the elbow, no good. EJ says that's his birth year. Williams for 3, no good. Comes Boris looking to try to push, gets it up to Red. Oh. Looks like they're going to maybe go down to the low post here.
I would probably try and ISO this, let him blaze past that big body.
Yeah,
but
they didn't do it. They go to the other side. Gallardo gets tied up, throws it up, can't get it to go with Stringhammer up with the rebound. Got that pass to Cawthon. They've got Michigan State's got numbers. Cawthon pops, stops, cannot get the 3 to drop. As Langham though gets the offensive board and second chance opportunity for Michigan State.
Everybody had to come hustling back the court. They were already out in transition.
I don't think anybody expected him to get it. Coffin fadeaway 3, no good. And Storm, did he really even need to jump for that?
I mean, did he need to? No. Did he want to? Maybe just the landing impact might be intimidating.
He had like a 2-inch vertical and he like popped at his legs out. That was very funny. Storm, little baby skyhook, no good. Ling him up with a rebound. Quick outlet pass to Coffin. So Gophers are back, so he might have to pull that out unless he tries to force something here. Double team comes. Fires a cross court pass to Alexander for 3. No good.
Really wanted a quicker release on that. It was a little bit nuts.
Yeah, you need a quick catch and shoot on that one. So still knotted up at 25 with 3:28 to go. Jasper this time for 3. This time he gets it to go. Bang.
And they gave him the 3. That looked like a foot on the line, but again, these refs are clearly not at their best.
I might need to
Still better than baseball umpires, though.
I might need to start paying these guys a little bit more. Maybe that's why they're so bad. We're finding replacements.
Yeah, I mean, if they're getting paid, I'm always up.
Well, I got a fun Nighthawk slap dances, so.
Yeah, somewhere.
Just kidding. The vicious drives, gets blocked by Prophet. We haven't heard much from Prophet in this game.
Yeah, that's literally the first time we've said his name, so big oop from Bailey to Time Lord. They've had great synergy all year.
Yeah, they've looked really connected. Good play there over the backdoor alley-oop. EJ's 3 for 3. So very involved in this one.
Maybe it was 3 from the paint. I think he had one that may have
was
gone.
it? All right.
I honestly don't know. I thought I saw him miss one, but it's still been a great, efficient performance.
Dominic Libby from deep. That's going to give him credit for a 3. They do.
Yeah, and he was walking away before that one even was in.
That one looked to me also looked like foot on the line. So one on each side. Williams stripping. Michigan State player kick outlet pass EJ Bailey. EJ Bailey flying in for the one-handed stuff.
That was an interesting tempo choice there by Bailey. He kind of leaned back into it, trying to, I guess, draw contact or something, but then he hit the Jets and was just all over it.
Phillips for 3. No good. Back rim, though. Holbrook up with the offensive board. Prophet's got to do a better job here. He's been quiet.
Yeah, I think right now that part of it is that Michigan State is either doing... they're trying to eliminate him. I think they're either shooting from the perimeter or they're coming in with backdoor cuts where he doesn't have time to adapt. And it's doing a good job of neutralizing that tree. Like, you can't expect him to get ahead of somebody just because he has to lumber his way down the court.
Vicious with a nice dunk there, taking advantage of his speed over Kendrick Prophet.
Absolutely.
Now they're going to go down low. Mismatch in the low post. Time Lord. Terrence Weary cannot do anything about that. Size and a big body on him. Not much he can do there.
I mean, Time Lord is one of the premier power forwards of the league. You really can't expect somebody who's not built that way to do a great job of containing him.
You got to find a way to get Matt Phillips going here, as he is just been ice cold. Now fires up a 3, rattles in and out, can't get that to go. A little bit of a force there.
Been great D by Mikey Williams.
3-pointer, no good. Followed by Time Lord as he does a pull-up on the rim. Minnesota with the biggest lead.
It was an oop. It was an assist, clearly.
Yes, clearly. 39-27, 12-point biggest lead of the game for the Gophers. Phillips comes off the screen again, fires up a 3 again, and cannot hit as he's now 1 for 9. That is a big story on the Michigan State side.
They've been trying to get him going, and it just hasn't been there.
Great patience by Dominic Libby as he puts that off the glass, and just like that, it's a 14-point game.
Michigan State really would like some points here just to close out this quarter, and they do.
Williams does not wait for the last second shot like everybody would expect. Gets a 2, and then EJ not able to get it to go. Reverse layup by Prophet. He can't get it to go, and that's the way we're going to end the first half. Minnesota up by 12, 41-29. Golden Gophers on top. You're watching CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. Rawlak's going to break it all down for us at halftime.
Absolutely. I mean, I think I'm gonna call the blues for Shaq, but we'll see. No, it's the pink.
You call a game with me, he wears pink for you every time. I'm telling you.
I mean, I saw him in a like weird green and salmon look the other day. That was exciting, but it's been a great look for this Minnesota squad. They've been putting together a really good offensive identity. They've got a lot of just varied scoring, and it's looked really good as far as the eye test. Right now, Michigan State just kind of is a little bit disjointed. They really would benefit from trying to have a little bit more variety to their attack. They've been forcing it, and the rebounds have been going their way just a little, but the assists are going Minnesota's way. And right now, the dynamic play looks a lot better than trying to force it inside with the entry pass or trying to shoot from the wing.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see what happens here in the second half. See if Michigan State can regather themselves. You know, the one thing that, as we're going to take a look at who's the leading scorer, the one thing you could say about this Minnesota team is we've seen some contributions from some guys that we haven't really seen too much of. Prophet's been quiet. He's like,
yeah.
Prophet and Storm have been relatively quiet in this game and haven't had to rely on the bigs. Let's take a look at Time Lord going 5 for 5.
Yeah. At this point, it has been very much a team effort from the Minnesota side. They've got, I think, the only person I can think of that I know doesn't have anything put up is Prophet and maybe Burris.
Yeah.
I think everyone else has put in at least a bucket or two.
I like Matt. I like what Matt Phillips did on that play, though. That's what they need a little bit. Bring it inside, get those high percentage shots going, build your confidence, and then if you want to start jacking up threes after that, I'm all for that. That's fine.
Yeah, get a little bit of rhythm going and make it work.
Prophet with the offensive board, can't get the putback to go as Holbrook pulls down the rebound.
Yeah, Prophet is just really struggling here, which is a disappointment given the rest of how well this is looking.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's a lot of night, right? He's a lot of night.
Of course, everyone is, and sometimes if the book just leans away from the centers, then so be it.
Yep.
But I don't know why he's this far out of the paint at this point. Like,
yeah, it's got to be the book they're running, I would think.
It must.
Prophet again can't capitalize at the rim. A chance here for Michigan State to cut further into the lead. Phillips going to find Klimavicius. He gets fouled by Time Lord from behind.
Not a bad foul. Yeah.
No, I don't mind it. Team's first, his first, so he'll go to the line and shoot two. Mafia, Donna, Kelsey. No, it is not. We have two high school games coming up. We got Archbishop Moeller taking on Montverde Academy at 3. Hawk and Rylock will be on that call. And then at 4 o'clock, Prolific Prep at IMG. So you're going to want to tune in for those games. But this is the last of the college games today. And we got 2 more high school games to go. And I know those guys are pumped, Rylock. They've been waiting.
Oh, yeah. They've been just all kinds of active. I'm excited for this crop.
Yeah, it should be a good group. And, having that extra team, a 7th team.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting.
It'll add a lot of depth. We might even find our way up to 8 if we've got enough people.
Yeah, right now we got 5 waiting in the wings, so we'll see how that plays out this week if we get some more people in. I've already talked to Hawk about that. If we do get an 8th team, we will have to have a bye week, though. Just not enough time to stream.
Makes sense. But it's definitely going to be one of those things where it's exciting to see that take off in a big way, and it's super rewarding being there to watch these players develop and the storylines throughout high school.
Yeah, so this is where you create your legacy. This is where it starts. And I love that some of the older guys that have been around the league are getting that opportunity also in high school to play too. They just get that opportunity, and I think that's what I really like about it is those guys are in the locker rooms with some new people. So
yeah. They bring a veteran presence to the high school experience.
Yeah, for sure. 10-0 run by Michigan State here as Minnesota's gone a little bit cold here in the last 2 minutes. Cuts it to 2. So good job
by
Sparty fighting back.
Absolutely. It's they've done a good job of coming out with the adjustments they needed here in this half. It was the bench unit that was holding him in before. The starters have shown up.
Williams looks like Lord was going to set up in the little post there. Mikey Williams decides to shoot the three. Clement Vicious, quick outlet pass to Phillips, who Dominic Lindley is forced to foul.
It didn't look like much of a foul to me, but again,
Michigan State not going to complain about that one.
no, not at all. A chance to tie it up here.
What Mafia? I don't know what team you're on. I don't know if you've just recently made a player or you were assigned a team. But if you're in our Discord, you should have an emoji next to your name to know which team you're on. So should be able to
and
know.
A locker room.
And in a locker room that you should be able to see. Exactly. So you may want to just pay attention to that because I don't know your Twitch chat name compared to what your player's name might be. And even if you told me your player's name, I probably wouldn't know off the top of my head.
Unfortunately, we've all slept since then.
I mean, we have about 400 active, or at least we have 400 players-ish
Yeah.
in the CSBA, so 410 actually to be exact. So I don't know every name, I know a lot of them, but I don't know them all.
Yep, tie ball game here. Sparty's been doing a great job of pulling this one back.
They did. It's tie, 5:14 to go. It's like a new ball game.
We do have the bench units in though for Minnesota, so we'll see if that changes their fortune.
Jack Jasper for three. He rattles in and out. No good. Coffin. He's been a guy that's been pretty good off the bench for Michigan State all season.
Absolutely, former Georgetown Hoya, one of my favorite humans in this league.
Schwinghammer up off the glass. What a nice slithery move by Schwinghammer.
Yeah, huge strong move there.
43-41. Sparty on top. It's been a hot minute since they've had the lead. Now they do.
Yeah, and
little give and go action there as Jasper Jack Jasper misses the shot and Javid Storm gets called for the loose ball foul.
yeah, you're not supposed to throw a man that size to the court.
Not being that big, anyway.
No, I mean, I think Storm is one of the only people who could throw Schwinghammer down like that.
Coffin for three, bang, as the rainbow three splashes down.
I don't mind this timeout by Minnesota. They need to try and get their rhythm back.
Neither do I. Let's take a timeout for us. CSBA, we're right back watching CSBA on Twitch.
You guys, he's loving what he's seeing as we see Bo Iverson with the dunk.
Yeah. Right, nice pass. What a pass.
They're leaving wide open. Sierkin with the pull-up mid-range, and he hit.
Sees it. He goes right down the middle. Carter drives the floater up off the glass.
All right, welcome back to Minneapolis. 5-point lead for Sparty. The momentum, I like, I feel like it's shifted back. It's definitely shifted back over to the Spartans here.
Yeah, absolutely. They've done they went on a huge run and they haven't even quite stopped yet.
Gallardo no good as Schwinghammer up with the rebound. I don't know if you heard it during the broadcast previously, and then Rusty was even saying a 2-3-pointer for Michigan State no good. But assured fame saying Bo Iverson's name. He said he sounded like he's from New York.
Bo Iverson. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That was really good. That was actually a good imitation of him.
We've heard it enough that I've got a very spot-on imitation of Assured saying that one name.
I want to know. I want to know if he's originally from Florida or not. So I gotta find that out.
We definitely need a new high school ad though coming out.
I agree. I don't disagree. Yeah, let's see if Pax will cook that bad boy up for us.
Yeah.
He does a nice job of that.
Yeah, the bleeding is continuing here for Minnesota. I really just think they need to get one easy bucket in here instead of forcing, and that'll help kind of get them right. But it's still just been a lot of force. Huge block by Storm.
Wow. Those big paws. And Jasper can't finish at the rim as Lingham challenged him, and the Boo Birds come out again, back to back.
Yeah. I mean, right now, I don't think they've scored a point in this half.
I don't know if that 21-0 run. Wow.
Yeah, it's been 5 minutes since Minnesota has put up points.
It's about time Minnesota calls a timeout.
Yeah.
End the bleeding.
I mean, they tried once already and it still hasn't stuck.
Remember, guys, coming up after this, Archbishop Moeller, Montverde Academy, our second high school game of the week. For some of these guys, their first. And then at 4 p.m., Prolific Prep taking on IMG Academy at IMG. And Rylock and Nighthawk will be on both those calls, so appreciate you guys digging in for the back half. 5 hours of CSBA action today. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, you did 3 of it. I'm doing 3 of it. We're splitting it around.
Yes. Sharing the love. Sharing the love.
Yep. But yeah, Minnesota's shooting percentages got cold. They finally got some points on the board, which means that timeout was well worth it. Just need to put a little more together.
Sure, Coffin from deep 3, no good. Storm up with the rebound. I don't mind. I like that play there by Minnesota. They push Coffin well beyond the 3-point line. I'll give him that more than he'll miss that more than he'll make it.
Sure, and at this point, like, if you're gonna give Michigan State a look, a deep 3 is one of them.
Yep.
Jasper looking for a little bit of redemption there, gets that 3 to drop.
Yeah, Jasper for 3, cuts it to 4. Coffin the swing hammer now over to Alexander. So pick and roll action to come. Storm rolls to the rim. And I actually would have preferred Storm if he stayed with the ball handle there, because he probably would have been able to challenge. And instead he tried to roll back with the big that was rolling to the rim, and
yeah,
Michigan State was able to capitalize.
Nice floater there by Gallardo.
So finally, Minnesota ending.
They
yeah?
broke that ice for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Now trail by 4. Coffin spot up 3, bang! Big 3 by Vasilius.
Yeah.
So nice when they're arced the way they are. They just splash like that.
Yeah, he's got just a pretty 3-point shot.
I love those rainbow 3s. Jasper, I thought, was thinking about a 3 there. Hasn't had too much success. That kicks it out to Red. Red gonna get a screen from Storm. Drives to the rim. Pulls up from the free throw line. Back rim, no good. Swinghammer up with the rebound. This Minnesota bench has struggled.
Yeah, I think the fact that wow, that little guy just got a strip.
Boris.
Let's go, Little Red.
Red with the strip. Boris not able to capitalize in transition, and that's going to come back to haunt them, I think.
I think so, too.
Coffin spot up, jumper no good. Jasper up with the rebound. Quick outlet pass to Boris.
Little bit of a track meet to end the quarter here.
Yeah, they're trying to push the pace, maybe try to change it up here, push the tempo, as they have not been able to get much. As Michigan State has done a really good job defensively. Storm in the paint, up off the glass, and good.
I like that use of the big body.
Is that sad? He took, like, I think Coffin going to fire it up here to end the half. It almost gets it to go. 55-50. What I was going to say really quickly, Storm looked like he took one step from the free throw line, and it was a layup. So
yep,
that's crazy. 55-50. Michigan State up on top. Get those 4s in the stream chat. We're going to the fourth quarter. CSBA on Twitch. I got it in, Rylock. I wasn't sure if I'd get it in. Try to speed through those sometimes.
We see it. We're here for it. We didn't get a State Farm assist of the game, but the interns seem to have not gotten fed this week, so it kind of happens that way.
Profit using that big body.
Finally get some points here in the fourth.
Seals Holbrook, and nice spin move in the low box.
Yeah.
Vicious now over to Williams. Holbrook going to try to return the favor. They're going to go down to him. Kicks it outside to Phillips. Phillips cross court pass to Weary. Holbrook going to come up and set a high screen, give a little bit of separation. Weary step back 3. Bang! That's a big 3 from Weary.
Yeah, that was a huge screen by Holbrook. Like, Libby, unfortunately, just got completely tied up.
Bailey going to set a screen. They're going to run a double screen here, so the old picket fence. Backdoor alley-oop. Time Lord.
trying to get this crowd in it and get them pumped up here at the crunch time.
So they run the picket fence as a distraction, and Time Lord breaks free for the backdoor alley-oop. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the most intense versions of the pick and roll you can run.
Yep. Williams fadeaway jumper, no good. So now Michigan State starting to miss a little bit here. See if Minnesota can capitalize.
EJ was lucky that he managed to keep that one in bounds.
Time Lord, tough take, but the guy has got so much skill.
Absolutely.
Look at that, tail of halves. Michigan State was shooting 65% in this half, although they've gone cold here. Good find, Phillips.
It's come down to a absolute like just blow by blow here. That right now Minnesota had that lead. They managed to give it away with a real cold third, and now they're coming back from a hole.
A rare miss for EJ Bailey, and Steve Phillips finishing on the other side extends the lead back to 6.
The fact that Minnesota is running a book that has profit on the perimeter is probably a mistake.
Yeah. See if it comes back to haunt them. You want that big guy in there getting as many boards as possible. EJ Phillips filling it up. Phillips
EJ Bailey.
10.
Yeah.
I mean, Bailey's got 10, rather. I said Phillips, but 10.
Yep.
For Bailey.
I mean, Bailey's had a great game so far, and down this stretch, I think they're gonna go to him.
Yeah, Phillips has absolutely struggled. He got 12 in the game, but first half was just absolutely ice. But great play there by EJ Bailey for the down dunk, cuts it to 2.
Yep. Good high percentage and get it back to 1 possession.
Williams gonna get a screen from Holbrook. Williams pull-up jumper, no good. Time Lord up with the rebound chance for Minnesota here to tie. Possibly even go ahead depending on what happens.
Yeah. They had Mikey Williams in the corner by himself for a minute, but Time Lord got jammed up.
Phillips trying to stay with Time Lord. He's just got moves for days.
Yeah, just worked him down there in the post.
So tie ball game, 4:23 to go. You can't ask for anything more.
Nah, another high drama game here.
Williams thought about it. Shot there, decided to give it to Holbrook. Holbrook back over to Weary, 6 on the shot clock. Drives the lane, throws a little Hail Mary, it looked like. Gets it to go.
Yeah. I'm honestly...
That's a tough bucket, right? Like.
Yeah, no, it was a great take by Weary, but I'm honestly a little impressed right now at EJ's defense. He's kind of looking more reminiscent of his days back in Georgetown form than I expected.
Well, he was a 3-and-D wing at that time, wasn't he?
Exactly, yeah. He was locked down.
Yeah. Time Lord with the rebound off the miss. Quick outlet pass to Bailey. Bailey, a little stutter step, trying to draw Williams to bite. He does not, but Williams with a tough defense, but EJ able to finish, and Michigan State going to call a timeout as Minnesota now takes the lead by 2 with 3:35 to go.
It's their first lead in a long time.
Yeah, it was definitely a big drought that the Gophers went on. I mean, I've never seen a 21-0 run before. That's like a first for me.
Yeah, it was a big thing.
Never say never. You're never out of it.
Yep.
Sim is an interesting thing. Player of the game going to go to EJ Bailey. Oh, excuse me, to Time Lord rather.
Time Lord. Yeah.
I mean, they were showing EJ, so that's why I was like, wait a
yeah.
minute. But I didn't look at the graphic. But both those guys probably could be equally as deserving. They both played a really good game. Lima Vicious. No, gets snatched blocked by Time Lord. Good defensive play by Lord.
I think I might have been wrong that Time Lord's going to take this on his own back.
Yeah, it looks like he is. He tries to take Phillips to the rim. No good, but Profit with the tip. There's the big fella. That's the guy you want needing.
I mean, if you're going to show up in the clutch, then like this is the way to do it. But yeah, I signed up for a lot of CSBA content today. I'm doing 3 games and 2 podcasts with Ware, so.
Oh, jeez. God bless you.
Uh-huh.
Williams for 2. Well, I'm glad I got you because I always enjoy calling games with you. We're always dueling back and forth on what's going on the court, so it's always fun.
Yeah.
Liberty, step back 3. Oh, I was ready to call out bang too. Holbrook.
Yeah, that was a good take. Like, I want Libby to take that every day.
Phillips hands it over to Weary, back over to Phillips. 12 on the shot clock. Williams going to set a screen. Set some separation. Pull up jumper from the elbow. That's good.
Nice, brings it back to 1 possession. If I'm Sparty right here, I want a timeout, and I want to get Cawthon back on the court.
Did you just notice that stat shot? Minnesota's had 9, now 10 more attempts than Michigan State in this game, and they only lead by 2.
I mean, that was because they took a ton of problems in that run where they just couldn't get anything to land.
Yeah.
Back to a tie ball game, 2 minutes left.
That's crazy. 1:48 to go here. Bailey, well beyond the arc. And now take it in a little stutter steps back. 2-pointer, rattles in and out. Tough miss.
I would have liked a little bit better rebounding aggression there by the Gophers.
Don't like the shot by Phillips. A little bit of a force there. Quick outlet pass to Bailey.
He had the step. I don't know why he gave it up.
Yep. Goes off the glass. Can't get that to go. So now both teams missing. Holbrook, quick outlet pass to Phillips.
Back in the track meet here.
Phillips can't get it to go, but there's Klein vicious for the putback with 1:16 to go. Michigan State up by 2 now. .108 to go. Bailey, a little pick and roll action. Good pass inside. The Profits got to throw that down with a thunderous dunk.
I mean, get that crowd on their feet, absolutely. But at this point, anything that works, works. Keep this tied up. Don't leave points on the table.
Over the outstretched hands of Profit. Gets it to go, and Michigan State regains the lead by 2.
Coming down to the wire.
All right, 51 seconds left to go here. What do you got? What are you drawing up here, Riley?
So, I mean, it's gotta be. Honestly, I kind of want an option where you put the ball in Bailey's hands, you try and get Time Lord in space and let him do damage. That if Bailey sees a shot that he can land, let him take it. But otherwise, let Time Lord just jam it in, tie it up.
I wouldn't mind a little pick and roll between the two of them, to be honest with you.
Exactly. Yeah.
See if you can't. If they bite on Lord, then you kick it to DJ, shoots the jumper from the outside. If they don't, maybe you try to feed it inside. So we'll see what happens here out of this timeout. It's an exciting game, 2-point game.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if I love this timeout to begin with. They have enough time that they might get another bite. Went to Profit.
And not the guy I expected to, so Michigan State now calls timeout.
Yeah.
Each team has one left, too, by the way, so I have a feeling this is going to come down to the wire.
It is, and I think both teams are through the tactics of trying not to let this be a thing, that it's just going to be timeout after timeout, possession for possession here.
Yep, I have a feeling you are going to be right on that. We'll see if Michigan State can capitalize. They do a little bit of an ISO play here for Phillips. Now over to Climate Vicious. Not the guy I expected to shoot, and he drains it.
I mean,
wow.
They are definitely breaking out the team play here at the end, and I really like the choice by Minnesota to wait.
Oh.
Bailey wasn't able to get that one to go. They need to get a stop here. I'm surprised they didn't foul.
And Minnesota gets the ball back on a total miscue by Williams as he steps on the sidelines, giving new life to the Golden Gophers.
Huge D. Was that Time Lord that pushed him out of bounds?
I don't know. I did not. I looked away from the screen for a half a second. I heard the whistle and I was like, wait, what? Are they calling timeout?
Yeah, it was... The drama doesn't want to let up here.
No, this game's feeling like OT the way it's kind of unfolding. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
What goes down here, but an opportunity, the door is open for Minnesota here to potentially either win it or tie it.
Yeah, at this point, I don't know if I like the choice here. I love the fact that they got it to EJ, but that was fast.
Yeah, it leaves a
If they
lot of time on the clock with neither team with a timeout.
Yeah, it's gonna be spicy here. That's all we can say.
Well, the one thing I will say there, in Minnesota, I think EJ caught his defender napping. I don't think they expected him to take it to the rim like that quickly. But
Right.
You're
If
now,
you see the opportunity, you get the points.
You've now tied the game up. You've taken advantage of getting the points. You got to shut it down defensively. That is the key here.
Yeah.
Force Michigan State to take a terrible shot, send this game to overtime. That's what you got to do right now. Now is the time to dig in on the defensive end.
Yep.
So we'll see. We'll advance right now. 17 on the game clock. We'll see who Michigan State goes to here. Klamavicius was not a guy I expected on the last position, so Michigan State really throwing some curveballs at us. We'll see what happens. They're going to hold for one as Williams going to count it down.
Yeah, I don't love the decision to hold for one here.
Williams though gets a clean look, shoots, gets it to go. Drano, 2.4. Minnesota's got a shot to win here if they can throw it up. They do. They get it away and they do not get it to go. In a 76-74, Michigan State comes back with a huge W on Minnesota's home court now.
Yeah, that was a big win. It was a good play that Sparty drew up, and they managed to get him open off that screen well enough that he was able to get it to go.
You know what I love in that play? You drag out the bigger, slower center who can't recover on the pick and roll, and Nick Williams just left wide open for a two. So,
yep.
Great way to end that one. I did not expect that play to come out of that timeout. So Michigan State again surprises us with a heroic shot at the buzzer.
Yeah, this was a great game, and if Sparty doesn't go on that huge run, Minnesota could have definitely been in this, and it would have been an entirely different game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Minnesota had it on lockdown for a good chunk of time.
I would like to call out something that doesn't happen every game, which is that there was not a single foul against Michigan State.
Wow.
They never sent Minnesota to the line, not even once. So
that happened. That's 2 streams I've done now that's happened.
Maybe we've got some folks playing more cautious defense, and it's still working. So there's something to explore there.
Yes, for sure. 76-74, Michigan State wins at the buzzer. Crazy game. Free throws down, very much down in this game. It was down in the other game, too. I think there was only 7 in the other game, too. So not a lot, but very even numbers. Break it down for me. What do you see here?
I think the other big stat that leads to this victory for Sparty is the defensive rebounds. That they managed to pull down just a ton of defensive rebounds, almost 8 more it is, and they managed to use that to help neutralize the turnover differential and turn it into about the same second chance points and neutralize all of that potential advantage from the turnovers. Just great all-around ball by Sparty to claw this one back. Great fight.
Yeah, I mean, you look at that. Minnesota has 2 trees, and they get 8 out rebounded. So something you don't expect to see. And I don't know if that's a functionality of the book that Minnesota ran, which is probably part of it. But Michigan State also was able to suck out those bigs for Minnesota. So
yeah,
you don't see Minnesota get out rebounded too often.
No, but also it was one of those where I liked the book for the most part. It just the only thing that Minnesota could have improved on was not having it be as much 5 out. Yeah,
for sure. Vasilis Cawthon leading Michigan State with 15 points. Solid game by him off the bench, actually leading all Michigan State Spartans.
Didn't even come in as a 6th man. I would have liked to have seen them go to him.
Yep. Matt Phillip absolutely struggled in this one, finishing with 14. Nick Williams finishing with 12, 1 and 2. Vladimir Klamavicius, actually big bucket down the stretch with that.
Yeah, I mean shot. Williams with the game winner too.
Yep, Williams with the game winner. So nice job by them. Terrence Weary finishing with 9. DeAndre Williams, 6-2 and 4. 4 dimes for DeAndre. He's responsible for 16 of the team's points, so that's not bad by DeAndre off the bench. Schwinghammer finishing with 4 and 5 boards. Xavier Lingham, not much on the offensive side of the game, but contributed with 8 boards in this one. Jalen Alexander finishing with 2 points, 4 assists, and Connor Holbrook did not score in this game, did not even take a shot attempt, but did finish with 12 boards. So
yeah, I mean, he did exactly what he was asked.
yes, sir. He played the team game and did it very well.
Yeah.
So we click over to Minnesota. Time Lord finishing 18 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. 9 of 14 responsible for team's 22 points. Very much a Time Lord box score if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, and a pretty solid game for Bailey. He would have liked a little bit better shooting percentage, but 24 points responsible for between the points and the assists, so it was a huge effort.
Yeah, Lord and Bailey definitely combined to 34 points between the two of them, so really nice job by both guys. Little Red finishing with 9-2, 1-2. Nice job off the bench by him. Kendrick Prophet finishing with 8-6 with a block, 4-7 from the field. Dominic Libby, 7 points, 5 assists for Dominic Libby in this one with a steal and a rebound to go along with that.
Yeah.
Nice job off by him off the bench. Jack Jasper struggled in this one. He only was 2 of 9, 1 of 5 from beyond the arc.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him step up a little bit more, maybe put in a little bit more time in the gym, maybe working on his stroke a little bit. Matthew Gallardo finishing with 4 and 3 dimes. Josh Burris 3 and 2. Mikey Williams 2, 3, and 4 with a steal. He's a little bit of everything there by Mikey Williams. Actually, pretty.
Yeah,
I know he didn't score a lot, Rylock, but he did a lot of little things.
And honestly, like I felt like he had scored more than that or taken more than that.
I agree. I felt like he was involved a lot more than what the stats show. But Javid Storm 2-4, 1-1, a quiet game from Storm. So the Big's actually relatively quiet for Minnesota in this one. So
yeah.
Any parting words before I let you in and Nighthawk take over from 3 o'clock on?
Nah, just keep your head up, Minnesota. That was a tough, close loss. There have been a lot of those this season, this week even. And Gratz Party on a big win to kick off conference play.
Yeah, good job by Michigan State. Coming away with the W again. Archbishop Mola coming up against Montverde right now momentarily, and then followed by that Prolific Prep at IMG, so you guys want to stick around that. For Rylock, I'm Wired71. We'll see you guys later. Nighthawk and Rylock coming up momentarily. High school hoops coming your way. CSBA out.
Peace.